Hey guys, sorry I'm running a few minutes behind here. My Facebook and stuff was blowing up like crazy for the last 20 minutes. Everybody bought all the spots in the last AFC NFC random break, which is going to be the last break for Series 2, unless we do some division fills in here. So I'm just going to randomize those here live. Um, I'm just trying to get everything caught up and set up here. So give me a minute. Wait for some others to get in the room, and then we'll do that division break. Okay, yeah, Derek, I saw that Seattle trade on there. I just didn't get a chance to do it on Facebook. Let me do it here quick. You guys are confirmed on that? Alright guys, let's go ahead and see what helmet we're going to do. I'm probably not going to talk as much as usual tonight because my voice is starting to go, and I need to save it for 9:30 when we do the helmets for the Super Bowl thing here. So we'll grab our helmets off the left-hand side here. Roll the dice for a 6. So here we go. Alright, so 6 times, number 32 is on top. And then we'll go fetch 32. There's number 32. Man, there's way more trade activity during these division breaks than any of the other ones I do. Last call on trades. I'll give about another minute, and then I'll switch full screen and we'll open it. All right, let's break it. So box 32. So on the bottom, on the top. This is one of our hitless teams. So we have Beckett certification. We have Miami Dolphin. And this going to be Mr. Mike Gesicki. Rookie, I believe he's their rookie tight end, I believe. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this white is like this crazy, like aqua blue sparkle to it. It's a really cool looking helmet. I don't know. All right, so let's switch over and see who had the Dolphins. Looks like that was going to be a successful trade there. With Derek taking home the Dolphins. Derek, when you get a chance later, shoot me your shipping info on Facebook PM. All right, we have 45 minutes here till I'm going to do the helmets. I'm going to pull 6 of those for the Super Bowl prizes. The AFC NFC break filled up real quick right before this, so I'm going to go ahead right now, live on screen here. I'm going to run the mini for it to determine the last 4 spots. Then I'm going to randomize the main as well, and then I got to tag everybody in Facebook and stuff. We're not going to open it right away. I'm going to open that right at 9:30 to be the last helmet out of the series before we pull the final 6. And then whatever's left afterwards, I'm going to add that on as extras onto Series 2 and post Series 2 late tonight. But maybe we can start breaking some Series 2 stuff tomorrow. So let me minimize this quick and find our mini. Okay, so copy the names over from the mini. We're going to go 11 times. Top 4 get in. And 11. So we have Derek, Philip, and 2 for Brent. So copy the whole list. Alright, so let me write those names down quick and go move them over to the other one. All right, so 10, 12, 13, 14. Derek, if you're in the room, you had the first number. You want to pick a number, or I'll put everybody in random? Okay, I'm just going to roll the dice again where they're at there. This is going to be for the AFC teams. So we got 8 times. And this is for the NFC teams. I'm just going to use that same 8. All right, there's everybody's teams up on Facebook a while. Okay, now I'm going to tag everybody in Facebook on that quick. We're not going to break that till right at 9:30, so everybody has time to get in the room and do any trades and stuff. So we have about 35 minutes till then. If anybody wants to do another live division fill, we can do one here, $34 a spot. If not, we'll all just hang out here for a half hour and you guys can trade and stuff like that. Sorry, guys, at the same time here, I'm getting everything ready for that break. I got to copy the names over into the sheet and everything. So if anybody does want to do division break, just post them up in chat, what numbers you want, and I'll start filling in the sheet there as we go. If it doesn't fill, don't pay until we know it's going to fill. If it fills, we'll do it. If it doesn't, then we'll wait till Series 2. All right, I think I got everybody in the other sheet there. Looks like we got two spots taken so far on the live fill. If anybody else wants to get in on it, 34 a spot. For any of you that didn't see it up on the Facebook there, I posted the graphic for Series 2 with the headliners on it a while. Here it is on the screen. We got a Bo Jackson Speed Wrap with a visor on it. It's a Warren Sapp Pro line with a bunch of inscriptions. There's an Andrew Luck Stanford Speed Wrap. Christian McCaffrey Custom. Gronk Pro line. A Jerry Rice Speed Wrap. A Barry Sanders OSU wrap. And then a Russell Wilson regular wrap. That Russell Wilson regular wrap is going to be the only regular wrap in the series. Everything else is going to be a speed wrap or a custom or better. So we got some sweet stuff in there. Cutting out the wraps, the price is going to be slightly higher on Series 2. I haven't officially decided yet. It's either going to be $1 or $2 more, but there'll be some multi-spot deals and stuff in there. And as with the other series, just because those are the headliners doesn't mean those are all the best helmets in it. There's some that are actually better than the headliners. Almost every college one in there could probably be a headliner, but I only wanted to put 2 of each type at the most in as headliners. So there's plenty of really good stuff in there. So no takers on the division, Phil. Here, we might get a bunch more people pop in right before 9:30 that are coming on to see the Super Bowl stuff, and the other people that weren't in the division break that are coming on for that AFC NFC. So uh, we'll let it go here. I'm going to step out for a minute and go grab another drink before my voice goes. So anybody just popped in? 9:30. We're doing a couple of breaks for the AFC NFC division random and for the Super Bowl grid. In the meantime, we're trying to do a $34 division fill. If anybody's interested, pop it up in chat. Um, if it's quiet, I'm still here. I'm starting to lose my voice, so I'm not going to talk too much. Sorry, I don't have any elevator music or anything going here. I'm gonna put the name down there. It makes it look like there's more. So let's see it there. I don't think we're gonna get the division off before we do all the other stuff. I'll give it a minute or two here, and then I'm gonna switch over to the screen with the teams for the AFC NFC thing. So if anybody wants to do any trading and stuff, they can do that. And we can go ahead and randomize the box for that a while too. Then we can get it ready to roll. So right at 9:30 we can do it. let's go ahead and figure out which helmet we're going to do for the AFC NFC random here. We'll dice for a 5. Okay, so we have number 36. Let's see, it went 5 times. So we'll go grab 36 from the stack. All right, folks, it's almost 9:30 here, so we got the AFC NFC division break coming up. We already randomized the box. It's going to be box number 36, which is sitting there on the table already. If anybody wants to do any last-minute trades for this, go ahead. Now's your chance. I'm not going to wait too long after 9:30 before we open it. Okay, 3-minute warning on trades, and then we're going to open it. Mark, did you see the graphic I posted earlier? There's the headliners for Series 2. So down there at the bottom, there's your McCaffrey you're chasing. Let's stick that back there for a second. Yeah, we got Bo Jackson, Speed Rebel Advisor, Warren Sapp Pro Line with some inscriptions on it, Andrew Luck, Stanford Speed Rep, Christian McCaffrey Custom, Gronk Pro Line, Jerry Rice Speed Rep, Barry Sanders OSU rep, and then Russell Wilson regular rep. That Russell Wilson is the only regular rep in the series. So this AFC NFC break is going to be the last break for the series here, because after I pull these Super Bowl grid helmets after this, there's only going to be 3 left, and I'm just going to add them on to Series 2. So it'll be a 53 helmet series for Series 2. So I'll probably start filling some stuff for Series 2 tonight after all this stuff's over. All right, so you guys are starting to work out a bunch of trades here. Let me give you a few more minutes for that, and then we'll go. Okay, so what are we doing? We doing Denver for Chicago? Is that what it is? Any more out there? This is going to be last chance for trades. 30 seconds. Which I guess I have to wait about 2 minutes because of the time delay here. Okay, so what's that? Is there another one confirmed there then? Derek, were you just saying confirm on the Denver Chicago trade, or was there another one in there? Okay, that's what I thought. All right, and that's the trade buzzer. I'll give Brent a second to get back with his scotch, and we'll go ahead and open this. For anybody who wasn't here, this is the one we pulled earlier on the division break. It's Mike Gesicki uh, speed wrap. Check. Oh, that does have some weight to it. This could be one of our. We got 3 pro lines left, so this could be one of our 3 pro lines. One last minute one there. I'll offer there for the skins for the Colts. It has the Colts. I'm not sure if Tracy's here. Tracy, Mark's offering up skins for Colts if you're interested. If you're here. Doesn't look like he's here, so we're going to get going. You guys don't understand the concept of a trade deadline here. Okay, 1 second and we'll go. All right. It's box 36. Sealed up top. Sealed below. Maybe one of the authentics. This is a Philadelphia Eagles. We have a Beckett authentication. And the signature is actually kind of on the top. That is going to be Brian Dawkins. Get away from that light there, and you can see the autograph there. There you go. So that is an authentic. There's your sticker on the back. We'll get the Brian Dawkins Eagles. And that is going to go to Brent. So congratulations, Brent. So that's a nice one. We hit a Pro Line helmet, or authentic helmet, on our last real break of the series here. So now we're going to move on to pulling our helmets for the Super Bowl grid. We're going to have a bunch on here, so let me take these away. Brett, do I have your address already? You won something the other night, didn't you? If I don't, I'll hit you up for your shipping info here afterwards. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you won the Ridley. So let me see how much shit I can get on the screen here at one time. And we'll do the stuff for the Super Bowl grid here. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, I have the numbers 0 through 9. over on the right side there in random.org. Now I'm going to roll the dice here quick for 5 or better. And we got a 5. So I'm going to randomize those 10 numbers 5 times, and then those numbers here, top to bottom, are going to replace the NFC logo down this side. So all right, so let's go ahead and do this. Ah, shit. You know what? I messed that up. I went 6. I have to redo it. Because you can't, we found out the other night, you can't just go back. It doesn't do it. All right, we're going to do this again 5 times. All right, so there are our numbers for the NFC side of the grid. It's going to be 2, 9, 1, 7, 4, 6, 3, 8, 5, and 0. So let me put those in quick. All right, so there's our NFC numbers. So AFC is going to go top to bottom is going to be left to right. So the first number on top is going to be the left side. The bottom number is going to be the far right side. We already have the same numbers there. It's been done 5. I'm just going to hit it 5 more times for 10, and then that'll be what we take. And you can see down at the bottom, it's been done 10 times. And it's going to be 07683195542. All right, so there's our numbers for that. Next up, I originally said we were going to do the last 4 helmets of the series. The series went on, didn't quite finish yet. So what I decided I'm going to do to make a little more for it, there's the last, you can see on camera down in the corner there, there's the last 6 helmets, or last 9 helmets, I should say, for the series. I'm actually going to open 6 of them. I'm going to expand the prize pool to 6. So only 4 will be given away, but there'll be 6 options for it. And then the other 3 helmets I'm just going to add to my Series 2. And then how it's going to work, whoever has the final score correct with the numbers, the NFC and AFC, is going to get their pick of the 6 helmets. Whoever had the halftime score gets their pick of the remaining 5. Whoever has the score at the end of the first quarter will get the pick of the remaining 4. And third quarter, end of the third score, gets their pick of the final 3. So it gives that person at least an opportunity to pick by doing 6 rather than them just getting screwed with whatever the last helmet is. So we jump back over here to the Series 1 page, and I'm going to grab the numbers of the 9 helmets. And we're going to roll for a new number here. We got a 7. So I'm going to randomize those 9 numbers 7 times. The top 6, we're going to move over here to the table. We're going to open all 6 right now so you can see what they are for the prizes. And those are going to be the prizes for Sunday's Super Bowl grid. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we got 37, 12, 4, 50, 33, and 35. So let's jump over here a second. So 37, 50, 35, 12, 4, 33. All right, so here's our 6 boxes. No, sorry, Brett. Those 3 are going to go. I already told everybody those 3 are going to go into the other series. So there'll be 53 helmets in the other series. So in here, there's definitely for sure, not in the 6 here, but in these 9, there's still for sure 2 more pro lines. The 2 headliners are still in here. And there's some other nice ones. So let's go ahead and start breaking through these. We'll start up here at the top with number 12. I'm going to go through all that on all these. Alright, so our first one is going to be one of the sweet college ones that's still going in the series here. That's going to be a Pitt helmet signed by Curtis Martin with a Hail Pitt inscription on it. So that would have went to the Jets if this was a regular break. This Beckett certification there. I told everybody when I pulled the first Jets helmet that it was LaDainian Tomlinson with Jets helmet, that there was more than one way to make a Jets helmet look cool. That's the other way. Curtis Martin. So that is our first one going over. Next up is going to be number 37. Okay. So this one's going to be the Denver Broncos. We got a JSA authentication. Sorry. A lot more stuff than normal on the table here. And there's a Denver Autographs certificate of authenticity too, with a picture of him signing it. And dual authentications on the back. That is going to be Mr. Demaryius Thomas. I know he's not with the Broncos anymore, but he was when I bought the helmet. Move him up here. Make some room here. So then we got number 4. We have a little bit of a trend going here now. As with the Demaryius Thomas, this guy was on this team when I bought the helmet. That is going to be a Khalil Mack Raiders speed wrap. JSA authentication. Sticker on the back. So Khalil Mack on the Raiders. I thought that was the Jordy headliner for a second there, but he's still out there. Next up, we'll do number 35. Oh, I was hoping we'd hit at least one of them. Here we go. There's the Fournette headliner. You can see the JSA card there. There's the LSU. There's his signature there on the front. This little speed rep. JSA on the back. So we got one of the two headliners that were left. Haven't hit one of the pro lines yet, or the other headliner. So now we're going to number 33. Looks like this one's going to be another college one. We cleaned out our 3 remaining college helmets on this. Beckett's certification. That's going to be a Florida State helmet. That's going to be Jameis Winston on a Florida State shut helmet. All right, our last one of the batch, number 50. Last helmet of the series. A little weight. It could be one of our authentics, or it could be the one custom that I know is kind of open. Well, that's the custom. This one's a nice one. This is actually the first helmet I actually won. This is going to be a custom Chicago Bears. You can see it has like the shiny blue chrome grill on it. And there's the card in it. So there's your signature. That is going to be Jim McMahon on a really sweet custom Bears. There's your Jim McMahon, and there's a Schwartz Sports authentication card in it. That was one of my favorite helmets in the series. I was wondering when that one was going to finally make an appearance. So there are our 6 from top to bottom. We got Demaryius Thomas, Curtis Martin, Khalil Mack, Jameis Winston, Jim McMahon, and Leonard Fournette. So I will post all of these pics of all of these up on Facebook along with the new grid with the numbers on it. I explained there how it's going to work on Sunday, so everybody who has a spot in that, good luck. There are still a bunch of spots left on the college mini one. Give me 1 second. So plenty of leftovers on the college one that haven't filled. With that one, we got, I'll show you the prizes on that one. Here's a Warren Sapp Miami. We have a Le'Veon Bell, Michigan State. A Fred Taylor, Florida Gators. This one's probably the big one. That is Patrick Mahomes on a Texas Tech. It's Texas, not Texas or Tennessee? Texas. And I got 2 more. 1 second. Here's a Christian McCaffrey, Stanford. This guy's still on his little tray here. This one's Calvin Ridley, Alabama. I think I have one more for this. And the last one on that one's TJ, not JJ, but TJ Watt from Pittsburgh on a Wisconsin. So you got all those little guys. Those are the prize pool for the mini one. Same rules apply as the other one with the grid. $5 a spot or 4 for $18. So if you want any spots in that, jump on over into the group and grab one. So We got 3 helmets left sitting here. One of them we know is the Jordy Nelson headliner. Jordy Nelson on our Raiders. I know. Is it 1 or 2? One of those is a Pro line. Well, the Jordy's a Pro line too. Yeah, so the Jordy Pro line, Speed Pro. There's another Pro line and a custom in those 3 boxes. If you guys want, I'll give you one shot at it if you want to do a division break to try to break it. But like I said, there's only 3 teams there. You know what one of them is. It's up to you guys if you want to try. Otherwise, I'm going to just add them into series number 2, and I'll put some of them up tonight, and we can start filling them. Brian, I still have you on the. You said 2 earlier. They're still there. Like I said, one of them is the Jordy Nelson Speed Pro Raiders helmet. Another one is a Pro line helmet, and another one's a custom. I can't tell you who the other 2 are. The odds aren't too good. There's only 3 chances that would win. I think we're probably better off just rolling them in. That'll be a nice addition, adding 2 more Pro lines into Series 3. Besides that, there's so much shit on the table now, I don't have anywhere to break it. I'll give a minute or 2 here, Brett, see if anybody else wants to kick in. Anybody else wants in on a division break for those 3 helmets? Well, one of those 3 helmets. Let me know. It'd be 34 a division. Seriously? You want a whole helmet? Tell you what, bro, you want to do a whole helmet? I'll do 250 on it. You pick the box. Yep, 2 Pro line custom. Well, if you do it, you got a 1 in 3 shot at Jordy. I don't know who's in it, so I can't tell you till we open it. I packed them all up, but then I just put the numbers on random, so I know who's in them, but I don't know who's in what number until I open them. So you want to do 17? Well, you committed to it. I can tell you for sure 13 was a Pro line because I picked that up to move it, and it's heavy. Okay, let me clear a space here. Okay, last chance. You got 13, 42, and 17. So give me your final answer, and we'll open it. This will be my first ever private breaking. $13. All right, you're going to go with the one I said was heavy. So you know that's a 1 in 2 chance. It's Jordy now. You're going from a 1 in 3 chance to a 1 in 2 chance. All right. Although this one's really heavy, so it's probably the regular Pro line that's in here rather than the Speed Pro. There we go. Last chance. Sealed on bottom. Down your top. suspense. And I'm going to pull the bag off behind it too. Ready? It's the Jordy. I would have thought the regular Pro lines would have been heavier than the Speed Pro lines. But yeah, so there you go. There's Jordy Nelson on the Speed Pro. There's your don't run into walls with this on tag. And you have a JSA and a something. Oh, that's a JN. That's Jordy's own private hologram there. Oh yeah, there's your JSA card and his private label sticker card. Yeah, you should have stuck with 17. But you know 13's an unlucky number anyway. Yeah, 17 was definitely the custom, because 42 is pretty heavy too. You'll have to wait until Series 2 to see what that one is. I'm going to mix it in. Well, yeah, I haven't put the numbers on them yet, so they won't be 51 and 52. They'll be in there somewhere. All I'll tell you is it's a custom, and it's a player that you're going to see play on Sundays in there. So that's what you missed. So there you go. I put you in all the spots to make you feel special there. That broke our trend. I actually had Jordy on a Raiders helmet, not a Green Bay helmet, because tonight we've opened a Mac on a Raiders and a Thomas on a Broncos. You can do another one if you want, but now that I told you which one's a pro and which one's not, I'm going to peel the labels off and you can pick left or right. Nobody else in here want to try and do a division for it, or anybody want to go head to head with them for 100 and a quarter each, and it's basically a coin flip. What are we doing? You gonna do one more, or are we calling it a night, moving them into two, and seeing what happens tomorrow? I'm sure we'll fill a couple of these quick once we. All right, left or right it. Okay, so this one's the right box right here. So. All right, so this is mystery box number nothing. It's so heavy. Seal at the bottom and the top. Oh, I forgot to go full screen. Let me go full screen. Okay, so we got a dual authentication on this. You have JSA and Prova. And it's just a plain white helmet. There's nothing on it. That's it, right there. No autograph. I just had a plain white helmet in there. No. So this is not the Pro line. This is going to be a Ram. This is going to be Mr. Aqib Talib on a Rams custom. come in a little closer now. So let's go over and see who had the Rams. And it's going to be Brent. So you can see here, here's all screen. There's the Prova hologram. And over on the other side here is the JSA. It is a rep. It's a nice little helmet. I had another one I almost got for the second series that was the same helmet except it had a color. Had the yellow and the gold in the Ram. So there's one left. We know it's a pro line. If anybody wants in on it, divide 250 by however many want in on it, and we can just random.org it. Otherwise, I'll tack it in the next one. Anybody want to go head-to-head with him for the last pro line? I'll give it a minute or two here, and then we're going to go. Wife will be home from work in a couple minutes, so I got to clean this shit up. We made quite a mess tonight. It says 4. One of them's me, so it's you and 2 others. Well, you and Jamie and somebody. Oh, no, it says 5. All right, so 1 left. We know it's a pro line. Brett said he'll kick in half if somebody else wants to kick in the other half and go head-to-head with him for it. If you want to do it, we'll open it first so you can see who it is. Well, I mean, after you commit to it, open it up to see who it is, and then we'll do a random to see who takes it. As you guys know, we opened those 6 helmets for the Super Bowl grid. 2 of those aren't going to get claimed from the Super Bowl grid. Those will go into Series 2. So 2 of those will definitely still be carried over. Yeah, it doesn't look. I was just gonna say it's not someone who I would say is a stud on this one. It's a retired player. You might be better off saving some cash and spending it on the Series 2 I post later and have a chance at some of the real studs that I have in that one. I'm probably going to post a regular 32, and then I do usually for about the first 20 helmets until we're down to about the final 30. I post pick one, get ones, where you pick a team, any team you want, and then after 16 teams are taken, the other 16 are just randomized through those, so you get a random one in addition to one you want. And we do them like that. So once it gets to about 20 helmets are out of the series, then it kind of gets to the point where we kind of have to make it random for everybody rather than everybody grabbing teams. But you'd actually have a chance at getting teams you want at the beginning of the series. I'm not sure on the college one. I'd have to go over and look. There's probably 40 or 50 squares left on it. So there's plenty there if you want some. So with that, I think we're going to call it a night. I've got a whole lot of stuff to pack up and a whole lot of stuff to clean up tonight. And then I still have to finish photographing and packing the last couple for Series 2 if we want to get that going for tomorrow. So thanks everybody for coming and buying spots, or even if you were just here hanging out watching tonight. Thanks for coming. Keep an eye out on the page, the group page tonight or early tomorrow for stuff for Series 2. And if any of you guys didn't notice already, my username on Facebook's changed. It was Byte-Me Breaks, and apparently somebody found that offensive and reported it to Facebook, and they made me change my username. So my username is now Betsy Breaks. My last name's Betts, so everybody called me Betsy. So it's Betsy Breaks now, but the Byte-Me Breaks and Razroom is still going to stay the same until Facebook gets pissed off and tells me to change that. So if you see Betsy Breaks pop up somewhere, it's Byte-Me Breaks, just so you're aware. Yeah, I haven't been over on Facebook since we started doing the Superbowl stuff here to see how many went since then. I'll go over and take a look at stuff once I sign off the live stream here and organize that and get that all taken care of. So, okay, so 29 he says there. Thanks, Jamie. So I'll go check that out now. Like I said, thanks for coming out. See you guys next break, and have a good night. Jamie, tomorrow I'm going to do whatever fills. I'm going to post some Series 2 stuff. If something fills, we'll break it. I don't have anything specific that's going to break yet, but I'm going to post stuff. And beginning of the series, it's all fresh hits. So all 32 teams are at play. All the headliners are still in play. So they tend to fill really quick, especially if I do the pick one, get one, because everybody wants to try to get the team they like. So just keep an eye on the page. I like to try to keep it fair. So instead of tagging people on the pick one, get one, I don't tag anybody until it gets way at the end and it's not filling. Because I don't want to like forget to tag somebody and they get mad because they didn't get a chance to get their team because they didn't tag them. So you got to, if you want to get in on the pick one, get ones and get your team, you got to kind of pay attention and keep an eye, make sure you're following the group. But I'm sure we'll probably have one or maybe two even to break tomorrow night for new series. I'm not sure what time I'm gonna post it up here. I'm a night owl. I'm on East Coast, but I'm up till usually between 3 and 4 in the morning most nights. So it'll probably be late. It'll probably be probably 1, 2 o'clock in the morning my time till I put it up. So I don't know where you're at, what time that would be, but it'll be somewhere in there. There's not too many people that'll be on that late, but if it makes it by tomorrow, it'll definitely be up by tomorrow morning. And once people go to work and have the Fridays and don't feel like working, they'll start playing on Facebook and filling them up. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Good night.